Okay. I don't know if you all remember this, right? But do you all remember how I used to stand in front of the class and just stare at you until they go quiet? I just used to stand and stare at you until everybody got the message. Well, I asked to say this early because I know you all will have to line and enjoy the evening and everything, and I won't stay long enough to explain to you why not too long. But first of all, I want to say to all of you how very awesome this is. I don't know if you know how difficult it is to find everybody in this room, right? And I don't know if you know how much effort it must have taken. Now, I got a phone call. I was out of the country, I got a phone call from Ashram. Ashram was calling every company in South Trinidad, asking them if there's an Indira Singh working there. Wow. That is the level they took it at, right? Because I had moved and my phone number changed. And when I did eventually, my assistant said, there's a person asking for Indira Singh. And I'm like, well, what? And he said his name is Ashram. I said, oh my God, yes. Yes, I know this person, and my God, I'm so happy to get this call. Because when I left school, when I resigned, Ashram was one of the people who kept in touch for years. And every Mother's Day and birthday, you must get a phone call. And I appreciate that so much. So much so that my mother, she passed away now, but she used to say, where are the boys from Penal who used to call? I said, Mom, they're probably all married and having lives of their own, right? So I want to say that this organizing, this is an awesome thing. And I think, it humbles you to know that people care enough to bring all of you back together again. And let me tell you, it wouldn't last very long in the sense that all of you managed to keep it together because of the chat group, but eventually everybody would go their way. But a core, there will be little cliques and core of people that will stick together all the time because you bond in a certain way. Now there are some people who didn't probably want to know about this because they're not interested. The thing is though, when you are in high school, you make a relationship with people in a way you never can any other time in your life. Because you are young, and you are vulnerable, and you are learning, and you are going through life experiences and school experiences. So there's a bond that connects all of you here today that not your husbands or wives or children will ever understand. I am telling you from experience. Sometimes that bond comes back to you in different ways. My husband sitting down there, I've known him since primary school, 11 years. We were both 11 years old. And life went, true. No, not true. And I'm not saying that you're all ending up in this. I'm just saying that sometimes life takes you somewhere else and then brings you right back. It is how it is. So I want to commend all of you and the group that organized this. And I want to say thank you so much. I am humbled by your love and appreciation. I want to say that all of you, I am so proud when I see you all, because you all have turned out to be such great individuals. I am sure it wasn't easy. When you left junior second, went on to senior comp and life and everything else, you would have had so many experiences that almost broke you. So many experiences that challenged you. But I hope that in the time that you were there, you remembered some of the things that you passed through in your early days. And say, listen, if I could do it back then, I could do it again, right? Because that is what made you who you are today. I want to tell you a little story. When I came to Penal, I was very young. I came into a class where you all loved your form teacher before. You all have no idea when I stepped into that room, the kind of looks I got from you. But it's not Miss Webb. We were back. Somebody had the courage to say we went back Miss Webb. Somebody, I don't know, but I heard it. I said, how am I going to do this? I don't know how do I do this? I can't compete with Miss Webb. She had worked with Form 1 and Form 2 and nurtured a bond that I could never replace. Yeah. So I had to get to know all of you, and I had to get to know what made you tick and what it was and how you move and how it. And I used to go to these staff rooms sometimes in tears, and I used to tell the art teacher, Miss Sao, and some of them, I say, oh God, I can't, these children, everything, I could see the animosity when they watch my Miss Webb never do it so. Why she doing it so? You know, but eventually you all gave me a chance. And I thank you for that. You all gave me a chance, and I appreciate it. And you all allowed me to be a better teacher for the forms that were coming after you. And I could not have done it had it not been that you love Miss Webb so much. You made me earn the right to be a teacher. And I appreciate that. And in closing, I want to say thanks again, and to the people who live abroad and who are not here and probably listening or you have a video. Believe me, I know how hard it is when you live abroad. And you have to get up in the morning and make out your way to work and stuff like that. And you are making a life for yourself in a foreign country. It happened to me when I was a student, and I know how it is. So being there and being a success, all kudos to you. Because all of you, whether you are working at home, out working, not working, deciding to take a year and relax and whatever, you have earned the right. And you have done well. And I am sure, I speak for Miss Webb when I say we are so utterly proud of you. So utterly proud of you. You all have turned into amazing individuals. So thank you again for this evening.
Indira said it all. This is how I feel. Now, when Kevin told me about it, I said, yes, I'm going. Because all I can think about you recognize one single person. In fact, I asked him, that is me? He said, yes, that is you. I didn't, but I don't know. But I just had to come. Because I know for us, this is a celebration of love. Right? It's all about love. When we taught, we didn't teach for money. We didn't teach for fame. We teach because we love you all. And we gave you all the best that we could. I mean, we quarreled, we punished sometimes, but we love you all. We really cared.